Hi, this is Denise Mathew, and welcome to the 6th episode of The Energy of Emotion. Today we're going to dive deeper into the emotionally defined solar plexus and discover all the secrets that it has to tell. In our last episode, we talked about the channel 59-6, as well as how the hanging gates 59 and 6 express themselves. Today we're going to talk about the tribal emotional wave 1949, how it differs from the other emotional tribal waves, as well as how the energy shows up when the gates 19 or 49 are hanging. With that said, let's get started and discover a little bit more about the energy of emotion. When we talk about the channel 1949, we're talking about tribal energy. It's one of the 3 tribal emotional waves, and it's all about continuing humanity by reproducing and ensuring that there are future generations to carry on life on our planet. I've said it a few times before, but the bottom line is tribal energy is all about your tribe or the people you consider your people. They can be your family, close friends, or even a group you belong to. The key theme with the tribal energy is that it's about some level of bonding. When you carry tribal energy, you might like to have family get-togethers and also might practice rituals that bring the family together. If you don't have a tribe, there's a good chance you're out there looking for one, because tribal energy is all about a sense of belonging. So when we're talking about the channel 1949, we're talking about energy that links into all the other tribal energy. So we already know that the channel 59-6 is all about connecting intimately as well as protecting your tribe or your offspring. And that the 3740 is all about the agreements that are made to maintain relationships. And since it connects the will center to the emotional center, there's always going to be a theme of resources and material connected to that energy. When we talk about the 1949 channel, we're talking about a channel that connects the emotional center to the root center. So in that way, emotions and adrenaline energy, or the desire to get things done, or the pressure we feel can be part of the energy. All the emotional waves of the solar plexus come with their own flavor. Now the 1949 comes with a level of sensitivity, actually in fact called the channel of sensitivity. So the bonds made with this energy are all about sensitivity and connecting with people. You have this channel, you may be very tactile, and touch may be an important part of your relationships. Also, when you carry the energy of the 1949, there can be a deep bonding and intimacy, and a general enjoying of your partner's company. When you're in a relationship, this can be seen as a couple who do everything together, share the same interests, and friends even. And from the outside world, this may appear as if it's a codependent relationship, but it's not necessarily the case, since the 1949 is all about being close to each other and enjoying each other's company. There isn't necessarily a lot of sexual energy in the 1949. So when you have this energy in a relationship, it could be hugs, cuddling on the sofa, and watching TV together. And that can be enough to satisfy the needs and intimacy of the connection of the relationship. When only one person has a complete channel and the partner doesn't have the same energy, it can sometimes feel as if the person with a 1949 is clingy because of their need to be close and to do everything with their partner. The gate 19 of the channel is a sensitive component, and it can sense if there's something wrong in the relationship. The gate 49 is the revolutionary part of the channel, and it can be considered the divorce gate. So when the values get violated, the 49 has an on and off switch, and when it's off, it starts a revolution, meaning that when it's done, it's done. When you carry the energy of the 1949, you can sometimes stay in a relationship that's unhealthy longer than you should, because of the need to uphold the values and the principles of the relationship. And just like the channel 3740, when this energy comes apart, it doesn't come apart easily, and it can be devastating to the people that are involved. Upholding the values of the relationship are crucial to keep this energy happy and the people in the relationship satisfied. Just like all tribal waves, the 1949 is activated when things go wrong. There's also a need for clarity because it's emotional, or checking in with the emotional wave before committing to any kind of relationship. And if that happens, there could be potential for the relationship to be more viable. The connections of the 1949 can take many forms, but most times it's the relationships and partnerships that are deep and personal, and usually they have only 2 people. This melding of couple energy can show up as almost being assimilated into the relationship, where there's less of an identity and more of a blanketing of the self with the other. So especially if the relationship is an electromagnetic, the energy can be very deeply connective, with a sensitivity to touch and a natural physical affection with each other. If we look at the energy coming together between Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth, who both have one half of the 1949, we have Liam who has a 49, and we have Miley who has a 19. So based on this, we would think that Miley Cyrus would be the sensitive partner in the relationship, and Liam Hemsworth would be the one who's more revolutionary, or the one who would want to stop the relationship or cut away if things got a little bit too difficult. They've had a history of breakups, and with their latest breakup, with this revolutionary energy that can flip on and flip off and never look back sometimes after they've given up on a relationship, it will be interesting to see if this is actually the end for this relationship. Whether it's over for good or not remains to be seen. And on a brighter note, we have Amy Schumer and Chris Fisher, who they just got married not long ago, had a baby. Amy Schumer has the full channel 1949, and Chris Fisher has the 49. So that works better when you both carry the energy of the 1949 or some part of it. So this looks like it potentially could be helpful in the relationship. If there's anything that can be said about the electromagnetics of the charts together, is there's a lot of emotional energy. Together they have the 59-6, the 1949, the 39-55, 41-30, and also the 12-22. So that's a lot of emotional energy. And it's interesting to see how much they come together electromagnetically. If we talk about the hanging gates, the hanging gate 19 is, as we said it before, it's all about sensitivity, and it's about what people say to you as much as how they feel to you. And there's a theory that people who carry this energy are deeply connected with the living auric field, or the frequencies that all humans emanate. It's almost like an energy that they can feel off people. When you carry the energy of the gate 19, there's potential to truly connect with the essence of people. For this reason, people who carry this energy can be sensitive to crowds, either positively or negatively. Either way, being with a lot of people can have an impact on someone with the gate 19. And because of this ability to feel people's true intentions, if somebody doesn't feel good to them, they won't invest time in the relationship. As with all tribal energy, there's a need to have a tribe, so most of the connections that they invest the most time in are because they feel a deep energetic connection. And that can sometimes be so all-encompassing that it's an expression that can show up where they really understand other people more than they even understand themselves. When you carry just a gate 19, it could mean that you prefer to wear soft fabrics, comfortable clothes, and itchy tags on your clothes may drive you crazy. Tagless clothes were probably invented by someone with the gate 19. There can also be a profound ability to taste the subtle nuances in foods. A lot of foodies can have this energy. Also be this specific preference to certain brands that you might find more palatable. As well as being sensitive to human emotions, the gate 19 can make somebody also feel quite aware of animal energy. Somebody who carries this energy might be able to tap into the aura and to feel what the animals feel. And for this reason, having a pet can be beneficial when you carry this energy. In its highest expression, this energy is of someone who can have a deep impact on people as they align and guide others to have a greater sense of spirituality in balance with their worldly needs. The Gate 49 is called the Gate of Revolution, and it's where many far-reaching and innovative ideas show up. Where the Gate 19 has a deep sense of need, the Gate 49 consciously decides if it wants something or not, namely a relationship. If pushed too far, someone who carries this energy can decide that a relationship is no longer worthwhile, and they can walk out without a backward glance. This can also be the energy of someone who revolts and pushes against the rules, usually after they've reached their breaking point. This can be called the gate of no, even if there's an advantage to saying yes. When you carry this energy, you don't like to be pushed around or into decisions, and if push comes to shove, there's potential that you'll revolt. This is powerful energy, and some of the biggest and most revolutionary individuals in history carry this energy. Since it's part of the solar plexus, it's energy that needs right timing, and when that happens, it's all about planned and organized revolt that can shake up the world for all the right reasons. Well, that's all for today, and please be sure to tune in next time when we start talking about the individual emotional waves. We're going to begin with the channel 1222, and we'll talk about how the channel shows up as well as how it looks when we have just the hanging gates 12 or 22. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon.